All right. Now look with me in Mark. Y'all know this story too. Mark the 5th chapter. But faith, the A, or the ABC's faith is acting on the word. Can I get somebody in here to start acting on the word instead of crying about your circumstances? Can we get some people? We can get some people in here tonight. We got enough people, and we got over 1,000 in here tonight. But if we get some people in here to start acting on the word, we can get something done here. Some of y'all looking at me like a cow looking at a new gate. Mark. Are you in Mark? Mark the 5th chapter. Mark the 5th chapter. Man, I tell you, I get so excited about this kind of stuff when I get to teaching on this here. My excited gets excited. How many know when you're excited gets excited, you excited? Verse 21, Mark 5:21. And when Jesus was passed over again by ship unto the other side, much people gathered unto him, and he was nigh unto the sea. And behold, there came one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his what? Feet. And besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lieth at the point of death. I pray thee, come and lay thy hands on her, that she may be what? Healed. And that she may what? Live. And when Jesus went with him, would you underline that? And when Jesus went with him. Every time somebody came to him for asking him, he went with them. Jesus is a healer today. Yes, he is. Can I declare he's your healer today? Yes. And Jesus went with him, and much people followed him and thronged him. The word throng means to push against to the point of suffocation. And then it says, and a certain woman which had an issue of blood for 12 years, and had suffered many things by many, circle the word many physicians, and had spent all, circle the word all, and spent all that she had. When you spend all that you have, how much do you have left? Nothing. Spent all that she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. But when she heard of Jesus, boy, if I can get some of y'all to get out of this old religious spirits, you know, some of y'all heard him, but y'all ain't heard him. I'm trying to give you a new look to hear of him in a way that you ain't never heard of him before, where he can do something in your life he's never did before. And when she heard of Jesus, came in the press behind and touched his garment, and she said, because faith is action. And she said, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, and she came in the press behind and touched his garment. She said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole. I shall be whole. See, there's some miracles waiting on some of y'all if you'll just start acting, doing something. Turn to your neighbor and just push them and say, do something. Tell them I didn't push you hard enough. I said, do something. Do something, boy. Do something. Do something. Do you know there's people in your family, there's friends and people that you know are waiting on you to do something? They waiting on you to do something, because if you start doing something, God's going to start doing something. And then they'll start seeing what God can do, so that there's no, oh yeah, you go to church. They don't need no more hearing about you just go to church. They need to hear of the one who made the church. They need to see the miracle worker working in your life. But it ain't going to happen by sitting and being religious. It's going to happen because you start and do whatever he says. Somebody I'm gonna get at least one of y'all excited in here tonight. I'm gonna get one of y'all gonna get turned on faith, and you're gonna do something, and you're gonna break into a miracle that people are gonna be astonished about. And she said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole. And straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. Wow. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that virtue or the power had gone out of him, turned him about in the press. You need to underline it. Listen to me. Whenever he comes in contact with faith, faith will turn him towards you.